Hi there, this is Sylvia from Wigstoppers.com, and I wanted to come on quick and just do a little explanation about price differences in some of the toppers and why some are much more expensive than others. So human hair is much more expensive than synthetic, and even the longer human hair is more expensive than the shorter, obviously. So I'll just jump right into it. I have two pieces. They're both from different companies. Okay, so I'll just start with this one here. This one here is a 20-inch piece, very long, beautiful, soft hair. You can wash this, you can curl it. It's very nice and long. I don't see any return, those little pieces of hair that have been tied on, so there's no return on these. This is silk injected, so the base, the scalp looks very, very natural, very minimal shedding. The hair tends to fall more forward and more flat, so if that's the type of look that you want, then this would be all right for you. It has sewn wefts going across, small thin wefts. So what that means is it's just sewn. See if I can show you. So there's a piece of like thread there that it's like the hair has been sewn on like a sewing machine, and then that thread with the hair on it is sewn on here. So this gives it a more flat look at the back, but it also gives you more fullness at the bottom. So if you need more coverage or you need more thickness at the bottom, this is great. The way that the silk, the hair has been injected into the silk, so it's been injected up this way, so it's gonna fall forward. So if you like to wear a bang, your hair just kind of falls more forward. You know, you can tuck it behind your ear, you can have a bang, or if not, you can even just kind of push it to the side like this. That's great. If you want to wear it back like this is not a good piece for you, because it's very difficult to get that hair to stay back. I've tried to blow dry it back. I put the blow dryer right close to the root, cool it down. It does stay for a little bit, but eventually it goes forward again. This is not a bad thing if you like that kind of style. So you can get it to fluff up a little bit, but eventually it just kind of goes forward again. This one here, this part here is just silk injected, and then the tracks are sewn back and forth right about here. It had only 4 clips, so I added this clip here. There is a little bit of the polyurethane on the front, so what that is you can, if you don't have a lot of hair here, you can tape it right on the front. This one here has a small base, so I believe it's a 6x6. For me personally, I think it's a little bit too small. I would like this to kind of go right, like kind of curve on the back of my head. So I would, next time I would probably go with like maybe an 8x8 or 9x11 or something like that. So here, this one here, I would like 9 or 11, and that would kind of cover it to right about here. It is a little bit tangly on the ends, but it could be just because it's long hair and, you know, it tangles up a little bit. So there's that one. So overall, like construction wise, this is a good piece, and you can find this piece, you know, something like this online for, you know, maybe around between, depending on where you are and what supplier you're going with and sales and stuff. But I would say around for something like this. But I think it's great, and I think it will last you, you know, a good couple of years if you're not damaging it too much. You know, use thermal protection, you know, all the things that you should use on your regular human hair. Okay, and then this is another piece. I really enjoy this piece. This is 18 inches, very soft hair. It's extremely soft. The base is a little bit larger. There's 5 clips. This is like a soft, silky material. It's beige, so it gives the illusion of the scalp on the side. You can see there. Here you can part this one any way you want. With the other one, I feel like it was injected a certain way and you can only really do a middle part on that one. This one here, you can do any way. So the manufacturer has done like a little zigzag part on here, but you can part it anywhere you want and then just put the blow dryer to it and then just blow dry it in a certain way and then hit the cool button or just like hold it there to let it set. This is Remy Human Hair. The other one didn't say Remy, it just said Human Hair. I feel like this one is softer than the other one. The ends feel better when I run my fingers through it. It doesn't get tangled at all, where the other one, it did a little bit. With this one, you can customize the color. This one here is hand tied. So each strand is tied on individually. There are no wefts at the back. So this is all hand tied here. So what that means is if you want a little bit more volume and you want to run your fingers through your hair, you'll be able to do that without feeling like you're picking up the wefts. So this one would be much easier to do something like this that I do with my hair, or to fluff it up in the back. I would be able to do this in the back. With the other one, you can't. So this would definitely make this one more expensive. The other one would be more flat. You would just put it on and that's it. You know, this one here, if you like to move your hair, if you like to fluff it around, if you used to blow dry your hair, or, you know, you like to curl this and, you know, move it around, put it up in a, you know, a ponytail, you could do that. The other one you can too, but it's way less volume. The polyurethane on this goes all the way around. So yeah, hopefully that helps. So the hand tied, so this one is hand tied. This has full movement on the top. Remy Human Hair. I feel like this one will last even longer than just say 3 years. The hair here is not as soft, not as smooth and silky. It has a little bit of a silk injection, which makes it flatter. And this, the wefts on the bottom makes it thicker on the bottom. And this base is smaller. This base is larger. So it would go to the back here. It would come a little bit further back. And I feel like this one covers more in the front. So from temple to temple, where this one here is just really just this little area. This one does come in a larger size, but it would also be more expensive. This one is shorter, a little bit shorter. Oh, got all tangled up there. So just a little bit shorter. They're both lovely. So it just depends on your price range and, you know, what you're really looking for. I've seen this one online quite a bit. I've seen it on the websites where they resell a lot of hair, but they're good. I feel like a lot of people might go for this one first because it's longer and it's a little bit cheaper, but then very quickly I think people will realize that it's too flat, and then in the long run you're just going to waste your money. This one here I would say would again, depending on what time of year it is, what year you're watching this, if it's on sale. And you know, COVID made the prices go up quite a bit. There's like a really big shortage of wigs, toppers, and hair in general. There's a very big shortage. I don't know if anyone has noticed. I've had people waiting for months and months for pieces. So this one is my favorite. So if you have any questions about it, or if there's something I didn't cover, just let me know. But I feel like this one is the winner for me. I really enjoy this one, but if you like a flatter look, the other one would be just fine. All right, so again, do a little show. So yeah, the darker one is definitely longer. Base is smaller. Let's see, like this one here, I just feel like it looks like the shape of someone's head on top, moves around easy. Comb it, you can comb it really well. This one also, it has the return, so you can kind of see, I'll put this one close. So a return, see those little hairs sticking out? They're not broken hairs. So with the hand-tied ones, they have to fold the hair in half and then sew it with a teeny tiny crochet hook. And those are put on individually. This piece here doesn't have any of that. So I feel like the return, because it's about this long, so it's been folded in half, tied, so you have to have a little bit of that hair. You don't want it to go all the way down, because then it won't be like Remy human hair. Remy human hair means like all the cuticle is going all in the same direction. So if you fold a hair in half and make it go all the way down to the bottom, half of it is going to be going up and the other half is going to be going down, and that's what makes the hair extremely tangly. Or if the hair doesn't claim to be Remy human hair, then some of the hairs can be up and some of the hairs can be down, even if it is silk injected, because they can inject it upside down accidentally. Sure, everyone tries to do it, you know, the best way, but if they claim it's Remy human hair, then it should be, you should have a little bit of the return, just a short one, and then length. Unless it's silk injected Remy human hair, then you wouldn't have the return. But I kind of like the return because it gives you a little bit of volume. I feel like, you know, those little hairs that are in there, they're long enough to stay down, but they're also short enough to help give you a little bit of volume or help if you're doing some back combing. So, and and it'll be a little bit of a cheaper piece if the returns are shorter, and they'll kind of stick up a little bit. So, you know, if it's tied on and the Remy human hair, you know, just comes down to about here, it might stick up a little bit, and it might look like broken hairs kind of around. So you want to look for a piece that has the return maybe about like 4 or 5 inches long. And you're not really going to know that if you're buying online. This piece here is a Jon Renau piece, and like I really enjoy the Jon Renau piece. Okay, so right away, this is kind of how I would wear it. Of course, you would have to get it cut by a stylist, but you can kind of see how it moves, okay? Run my fingers right through to the back, and I can lift up these hairs, no problem. I can tuck it behind my ear. I can put it up into a ponytail. So see how these ones, they're moving around nice. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, my dog, she's barking so much. She always barks so much. I'm sure if you've been here before, you know. Just an example. Okay, so here's another one. So there is, you know, it feels like it's more hair, but it's flatter here. So it does look nice, but it's flatter and it just comes to about here. All right, so here, flat, but that's okay. It covers just to about here. Okay, so I can move these back and forth. This one is really beautiful. So this is kind of flopping here. It's okay. Another clip, this clip right here is not holding very well. So maybe just another clip would be good. It's actually quite nice, but I feel like it's more that you can put in a ponytail, so that's nice. But here, I will not be able to get volume here. It moves well. I can touch it and lift it up, which is fine. To get volume here, I feel like maybe a good haircut here, even just a little bit to bring these layers up. Just this top section would be good. But this is good. It's actually pretty good. But I like, for your first topper, I think it would be okay. Or unless your hair is just flat all the time. But I would go for a larger size, like a larger base. So that would probably. So yeah, they're both nice. But in my opinion, I like the other one better. I feel like it moves more. This one here, like you can fluff it up, but within a couple of minutes, it's just down again. So here it's beautiful, but here it's just down. This one's okay too. All right, so I'll just leave that to you and you can use your own judgment. Yeah. And this, the parting, you can only do it about 4 inches back. So that's just to about here, and then it just kind of goes back. And on the other one, you can part it all the way back. So I find like someone with a smaller head would have a shorter part, and someone with a bigger head would have a longer part. So my head is pretty large, so I would like it to go more back here. All right, so hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, just let me know.